The Creation as Dialogue project aims to create rich and profound bonds between the bearers of traditional craftsmanship of Nagoya and people from all around the world. To do so, an itinerant salon gathering the work of 5 craftsmen will travel worldwide. My name is Mai Hoa. I am a French-Vietnamese artist and film director. I have always been passionate about craftsmen, and I have made so many portraits of French ones. But of course, going to Japan takes it to another whole level, and so many things in Nagoya have specially touched me. The first one is the link to tradition. All the techniques I have filmed belong to a tradition of at least 400 years, like shibori, the prevailing resist dyeing method in Japan. It involves binding one by one dots onto certain section of the clothes to achieve the desired pattern. The kageshi, which means literally shadow artist, have been working for Takeda Kahei Shoten along the family traditions and techniques for their whole adult life. I felt that also with Butsudan makers. Butsudan are Buddhist altars made for private houses so that people could go to the temple directly at home. The tradition in Nagoya began in the Edo era in an extremely luxurious manner. According to Mr. Kushida, a good Butsudan can last 100 years, but also they are thought and made to be repaired over and over again in a very sustainable way. So when he repairs a Butsudan, he can find instructions directly written in the wood by his predecessors. This is so magical. For this float, also given to the care of Marusue Company, the carpenters took 6 years to make the new version, while keeping the old one still alive. Craftsmanship from Nagoya is not only about beauty, it's a proper time machine. Second is the hardship for proper, perfect work. A sense of integrity and nobility that really touches me. When it comes to dyeing a fabric, the full commitment of Mr. Nakamura into getting a proper black, the ultimate solid one with no irregularities, can only inspire respect.
綺麗にムラ要は綺麗に染料が回るようにだから泡とかついてる。
His goal is to reach an emotion that is not possible to create with a machine. This is actually an engagement into life itself. And I'm not surprised his production for Creation as Dialogue is called In Praise of Life. Likewise, because of its thickness and fragility to the weather, lacquer is extremely hard to work with. It took a whole year to make this perfectly flat, mirror-like lacquered wheel. For each layer, you need to apply the lacquer, wait for it to dry with no wrinkle or shrinkage, sand it down, and begin again 3 to 15 times. So it requires years and years of practice, but also to be in good physical and mental condition, according to Mr. Ito. Third is the dedication of the entrepreneurs. An industry based on craftsmanship requires so much courage. The Japanese lifestyle is changing. Kimonos, for example, have been replaced by Western outfits, and so the bearers of these ancient traditions are facing declining demand. But the engagement of these entrepreneurs toward the craftsmen, the tradition, or simply the beauty of what they do remain the same and push them towards more creativity. Mr. Ando even says this may be the reason why he was born. All of them feel a great responsibility towards new generation who are willing to learn the techniques from elders, but need to earn their lives with it. Overall, this was a profoundly emotional journey for me, and I hope for you too. I'm struck by the commitment, the nobility, but also the joy and love required to reach that level of beauty. No book can teach you that. These artisans give me the sense that past, present, and future can be made one. These generations and generations of artisans form a kind of invisible thread that connects us to a very ancient history of beauty. And I'm so grateful I was given the opportunity to make their spirits travel to you.